everybody, this is Gail. Welcome to my channel. I see we've got Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero, already here, and Busy Lady 35. Good to see both of you all. I hope you're doing good this evening. And thank you all, everybody that's come by and dropped the big 5 thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, so I hope everybody's having a good evening. You know, I said due to having fun, we are not canceling. That's not what I said. Y'all know what I said. Due to the risk of having fun with it online, we are not canceling because of the coronavirus. I think that's what I said. Whew, good heavens. That's the way it goes, right? Right. Okay, well, couple of things tonight. I've got an unboxing here that I thought we would get done kind of before we started. It's a camera bag because I'm always looking for things for van camping and traveling that will make life a little easier. So I've actually got a couple of things. Nice to see you too, Busy Lady. I hope you're staying warm and well. Whoa. Watch me knock over my whole computer. So I found a couple of things for van camping and life in general that I think is going to be really cool. I got a wireless mouse and I've got a camera bag. I'm not going to unbox the wireless mouse really because, well, sort of. It's kind of, hey, Stellar Piper's in. Hi, Stellar Piper. So I will go ahead and unbox it. It's not really anything to it. It's just there's the mouse and there's the USB cord. Woo! But I thought, given the amount that I travel, and yes, even with the coronavirus, I'm still going to travel. So I thought, even with the amount that I travel, having something that I could just charge by USB and I didn't have to go out and buy batteries was probably going to be a pretty good thing. So, wireless mouse. I'll link all this below if you want. But the camera bag, okay, I've got a small camera bag that I ordered that we're going to do an unboxing on, partially because when I went to Alaska, I saw that I really didn't need to carry around my SLR that much, except when I did go to use it, I really wanted the telephoto, but I don't want to carry my big camera bag. Voila! I didn't want to carry all of that. So I got this camera bag that I hope is going to be a little bit easier to travel with. And we're gonna do the unboxing of the camera bag in just a second. What I really want is to be able to carry a couple of camcorders this size and some lenses and things like that. So I just kind of thought to get started, it might be nice to do the unboxing on the camera bag. So, and okay, in honor of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero, who I see has already warned me that Christmas is coming. So in honor of him, I got bright green on the inside, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. We'll see. That's part of why I like doing the unboxings. So here you are. They sent me this great big box. For the little bitty camera bag. Big box, little bag. But that's okay. It's going to be bright green. So anyway, I'm thinking that I can put just the camera and a lens or two in here. But hopefully at least, if I can't do that, hopefully at least both camcorders, and you know, it's not just the camcorders, it's the microphones, it's the batteries, it's all the other things, the extra memory cards, all that stuff. Wow, this is really thick. So it's not just the camcorders or just the SLR. It's everything else. So, and this looks pretty positive so far. It's really pretty deep. It's super, super thick. I don't know if you guys can really see how thick this is, but there's my finger to give you an idea for the width. It's pretty thick, and oh yeah, plenty of space. I could definitely put the camcorder in there. Let me see about the camera. Camera I'm going to try tossing in here is a, whoops, those are my lens filters. Camera I'm going to put in here for the moment is just the Nikon D5500 sliding into the camera bag with a 35mm lens. So it's got a pretty small lens on it. And it does fit in there nicely, and it's got this extra thing so I can divide if I need to. So anyway, I thought that would be great for van camping and being out and about and so forth. So I'm going to carry this for a few days. We'll see how it goes. It looks pretty promising. Super thick. So, and super thick is good. It also came with a rain cover, which is nice because I'm always in downforce, and a strap. So there you go. And that's my unboxing. I'm going to carry it for a few days, and we'll see how it is. I'll do a review on it later. Right now, we are going to welcome, ta-da, Amber. Hey, Amber, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Okay. Amber is here. Let me do some adjusting here so I can actually hear Amber. Okay, try saying something. I'll see if I can hear you.
Roll Tide.
There we go. That's a terrible thing to say, but at least I could hear you. She's being mean to me. She knows that it doesn't need to be Roll Tide. It's supposed to be Go Vols. You're wearing a ball shirt. You're wearing
it's pink.
Top.
It's pink.
No, it's not. It looks orange. Everybody in chat, do you think it looks pink or orange?
It's pink because I bought it.
We'll let them tell us if it looks pink or orange. I think it looks orange. I mean, you know, I'm going to stick this in my camera bag real quick. I'm waving this around so much, I'm going to drop it. Oh, so you're doing good?
Yeah.
You're not sick of coronavirus and all?
Well, except for one exception, I do need to go to the hospital and get something taken care of, but they won't let nobody in the hospitals around here.
Oh, I know. They're not letting anybody in, unless, of course, you're sick, but no visitors.
And the problem they have, they say it's not hospital worthy, so I'm stuck with it.
And yes, I did, Peter Parker. I did indeed. Peter Parker's making
Peter.
Sure, he's making sure he's asking, did everyone wash their hands?
I washed my hands. I did. I promise you.
There you go. Oh, busy lady says no.
Busy lady, go wash them hands.
Well, I think, busy lady, I think you're pretty safe from germs as long as you know where your mouse has been. I guess that's a big thing there, right? So it looks peach. Busy lady 35 is saying it looks peach. No, busy lady, you're supposed to side with me. You're supposed to say it looks orange. Stellar, does it look orange? See, Stellar is saying that definitely is orange. Oh, wait a minute. I'm forgetting to pop everybody's thing up here. Let me go. I got to click to bring up all the comments. So,
hi, busy lady.
Stellar is asking this. you.
Stellar, yes, it's me.
And
Your
then
roll
Stellar
tide
is saying that's definitely orange. Busy lady
Stellar?
saying peach. There's Peter asking if we wash your hands. No, sorry to hear that. I'm just saying. And Busy Lady says I'm a germ free. So when she says I, she's saying she is a germ free, not me. Anyway, I'm going to leave Stellar's comment up here because she says it definitely looks orange, and she agrees with me.
Hey, Stellar, you're my sis, and I love you, but I got to say, roll tide, roll 100%.
No. See, you keep saying that, but what you don't realize is YouTube is going to knock me off the air for foul language. So what can I say?
If I say go Vols, my granddad is going to roll in his grave, and my uncle's going to roll in his grave and come back and haunt me.
You don't have to say it. You just have to agree with it.
My uncle played for the Crimson Tide.
Oh. And see, here's Busy Lady. She's soothing things over. She says, the color doesn't matter. It looks cute on you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Busy Lady. I'll stop giving her a hard time. But see, the reason I was saying it was orange is because she's an Alabama fan, Lord love her heart, and I'm a Vols fan. Hopefully, Lord love my heart too. And so the color for the University of Tennessee football team is orange, and the color for Alabama is red. So
yep. Yeah, we like to throw the tsunamis in every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, Busy Lady says lost to foul language, LOL. Oh, one of the sayings for the Alabama team is roll tide, and she keeps saying that, and it's 2 4-letter words. So hence I'm giving her a hard time about bad language. Because I'm a UT Vols fan, and that's a 2-letter word.
Look what Stellar says.
The only thing I know about football is that we do orange and white, and they do red.
Popcorn, anyone?
I wish. I'm dieting, can't have that. Well, I guess I could have plain, but not buttered. So anyway, Busy Lady 35 says, you girls must be talking sports. I'm clueless. That's, like I said, the only thing I know about sports is these two teams. Oh, and I think Georgia's red too, right?
Yeah, Georgia. We hate Georgia. We hate Georgia. Hey, Gail, I'll make you feel better. I hate Georgia more than I do the Vols, so there you go.
I don't think you hate the Vols. I think you just like giving me a hard time about the Vols, and somewhat prefer.
Can I be honest?
No.
If the Tennessee Vols were playing against Georgia, I'll be rooting for the Tennessee Vols. I'll tell you that's how bad it is.
Okay. Well, I will let you off the hook then. Unless Stellar Piper is saying, no popcorn for me. I'm having shrimp Alfredo. Aww.
I had hamburger helper and garlic bread for dinner.
I haven't had dinner yet. I'm going to have a salad with tuna on it. Like I want you to toss her some popcorn. And then she rub it in. That's like putting salt on a wound there. That 35 is saying Stellar Piper, yum. Yeah, because Stellar Piper can do the shrimp and stuff. I'm allergic to it, but
you want to know how I make my shrimp?
How do you make your shrimp? Do you coat it in popcorn?
Nope. This is how I do it. I buy the big bag of shrimp. I put half of it in the pot and boil in water. And then I take the shrimp out of the water. When it gets done, I put it back in the pot with some pepper, some butter, some paprika, and some cayenne pepper. And I cook it up, of course, a little bit of garlic. And I cook it up and I make my noodles. And I put spaghetti sauce, a little bit of spaghetti sauce, and a little bit of shrimp sauce, and I mix it together. I make like a shrimp pasta deal.
That sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie,
It
that's
is
not
good.
good. I can't eat it because I'm allergic, but we recently found that out and it about kills me because I really like shrimp and crab legs, and I can't have either one.
Hey, try frog legs.
Oh, no, thank you. I have before. I'll let you have my world supply of frog legs. Lady 35 says, now I need to make me some, but I have Doritos. Feeling bad, LOL. Oh, everybody's got a snack but me.
Hey, I made taco salad ones using Dorito chips.
Oh, I bet that was good.
Oh yes, I used the cheesy corn too, and boy, did it set that salad off.
That sounds good. I don't eat Doritos much. I should run over to Busy Ladies and have a bite of hers. Hey, I'll just run right over. Except then we'll get to talking and we'll forget the Doritos. I can go with that. Just saying. Yeah. So, Amber, how has life been for you?
It's been pretty good. Except John's roommate moved out because he don't like me, so we ain't getting that rent no more.
Well, that's not good.
What
did you do that made him not like you?
He don't like me because I'm too real.
Ah, gotcha.
I say it like it is, I tell it like it is, and he hates it.
But that's what Southern women do.
Mm-hmm.
We're either cutesy cheerleaders or we're like plain out front.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's see, Busy Lady's asking for my favorite snack. I would have to say my favorite snack is either going to be popcorn or salt and vinegar potato chips.
John loves salt and vinegar too. I hate salt and vinegar.
Busy Lady says yum. OMG yum, sorry. And then she says, I'm always welcome there. Thank you. Eventually, I'm going to get a road trip down there, but with my luck, you're going to move first. What I need to do is take a great big road trip, and I need to go up to Ohio, over to Missouri, down through Georgia, and to Florida. Seems reasonable.
You know you got to go in Georgia.
I know. I got to pick you up, and then we got to go to Rome, Georgia.
Yep.
Busy Lady 35 says lots of people cannot handle real people. You know, I think that's what it is. And some people that can handle real people when it comes to men can't handle strong women. So
Ernie couldn't handle me because that's how strong I am. I think Ernie felt intimidated and ran away.
You should be yourself, but not intimidating, I guess. But
well, yeah. I am myself, but I come off strong sometimes.
And you know, like I said, it's just a Southern woman thing. That's kind of what we do sometimes.
Yep.
And Busy Lady 35 is saying she's with you, Amber, and she's saying salt and vinegar Eve. So it's actually pretty good. I promise you. And Stellar Cover said everybody in her office likes popcorn for a snack. So my boss and I split the cost of a 30-pack. Hey, that's an office to be in.
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed. So,
I'm sorry I'm snacking on this live stream, but I can't help it.
That's okay. I guess we can almost call it a mukbang.
Yeah.
So
it's a mukbang.
Yeah. And that's how you pronounce it, right? Or no?
Mukbang. That's how you pronounce it. Mukbang.
Mukbang. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Except, could we just, since we were talking about the South, could we just say mukbang?
Bye.
And Busy Lady says, I'm not Southern and am real. Some consider that a bad word that starts with a B. No, just keep it real, Busy Lady. You lived in the South. We'll claim you. Or we'll just claim you as Bodacious.
I was naturally born. I was naturally born a deep South Alabama Southern Belle girl. And I have to admit, sometimes I have to admit I can be the B word too sometimes.
Yeah, I don't do the Southern girl antebellum kind of thing. No matter how you're raised. I think it's the Italian part of me that takes over. Let's see. And Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero, says, did you get your toilet paper? LOL.
I don't need that much. Peter, I don't need that much toilet paper in my house. I got a pack of toilet paper now. It will fit me just fine.
I'm covered. I'm covered. We got a pack today. So we didn't go crazy though.
Our Walmart.
Yes.
Our Walmart. Not a stitch of toilet paper left. I went to the Dollar Tree. No toilet paper. Somebody says, don't go to Walmart. There's none there. And I went to the Dollar General down the quarter mile down the road from where I live.
Uh-huh.
And they had 5 packs of toilet paper left.
Oh, wow.
Just 5. And I was able to snag one.
Well, we're in better shape than that. And Busy Lady says that she loves mukbangs, LOL, eat up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And she's got an icon there. I can't tell if that's thumbs up or hearts.
That one, she threw a toilet. She threw a toilet up there.
Stellar says every woman needs to be a B word once in a while. Oh, I think we also need to be nice too.
It's hard for me to be nice around certain people because some people just rub on me the wrong way and I just explode once in a while.
Gotcha. But
my Southern fuse is pretty short.
That's all right. Hey, I'm going to show this picture real quick. This is what we had going on at the store today. I hope it's sharing. Is that picture sharing? Yep, it's sharing. Okay. So, see, we are fine.
I didn't see no pic.
Okay, it's probably behind you. It's just a couple of photos I took of the store today. Stellar was having trouble finding things, so I kind of wanted to rub it in.
Oh, you know, now I'm rubbing off on you. Now you're rubbing stuff in her face.
She'll get me back for it. But this is how I'm going to survive. This is how I'm going to survive, y'all, if I get stuck. And Amber, you can't see it, but what I'm showing is 2 jars of Shine. So there we go.
I'm happy with my popcorn.
Oh, no, that didn't share. I'm sorry. Sorry, you all. Okay, now we're sharing. This is my secret weapon for getting through any kind of disaster where I have to stay in for 2 weeks. These are only 3-ounce bottles, but I think I told Busy Lady that those can go from 3 ounce to 0 ounce real quick.
Can you mail me one?
No. But if all goes well, Mark and Digger is going to be up this way signing autographs in April.
Lucky.
So there's my store shots. Here we go.
You got plenty of toilet paper there.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. I just thought they were sharing a minute ago. Sorry.
Hey, you're in Food City, aren't you?
No, actually, it's this little mom and pop store up here.
Because that toilet paper with the check on it.
Uh-huh.
Our Food City sells the exact same thing.
Really?
Yep.
Well, this is not Food City. So this is just, I don't know what. I cannot remember. It's a mom and pop kind of place. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, at least they're not completely sold out of everything, you know?
Right.
So So that's good. Let me go back up here to the comments. And let's see, Stellar Piper. Okay, Busy Lady is saying, Stellar, my thoughts exactly. And, Sam's Club by Stellar. And they're out of that and meat. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tanya's in the house. Hey, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Tanya, say hi to see this ugly mug.
Tanya, we're glad to see you. Now, Tanya has things a lot often on Saturday night, so it's hard for her to come in. So thank you, Tanya, for being in. And Busy Lady 35 says, people have lost it. I'm getting by with the funny memes on Facebook, which I am sure you guys saw. You've had some good ones. Me, I'm just getting ticked off at the world.
Hey, Gail.
I got to watch that. Tanya said, here, Stellar says, well, sure, we have to be nice, but I'm sure my high school principal disagreed. No, you guys, there's some backstory here. I threatened to have the principal arrested. Actually, it was more of a promise than a threat, but anyway. Tanya says hello. Stellar says hello to Tanya. Busy Lady 35 says hi, Tanya, and she asks, how's everyone? And Tanya has Chinese food. Wow. I'm going to have a salad with tuna. Over here, which I don't know which way I'm pointing. I'll point like that. Over here, she's got popcorn. Stellar,
hey, Gail.
Stellar's over there having shrimp. And let's see, Stellar says my secret is Ghirardelli. That's what she's going to get through on. There you go. And Ghirardelli is chocolate. And Busy Lady says we have those here. Stellar says, what does Stellar say? Tanya, I had that last night. I hope yours is good as mine was. Tanya's having crab rangoon. Oh, used to love that.
Hey, Gail. Did you see that mock-up video with that TV show guy from the TV show Pawn Stars about guy coming in trying to pawn his toilet paper and his bar water and his hand sanitizer?
No, I bet that would be funny.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't stop laughing.
Wow. And Tanya says she misses us when she can't come in the live stream. Tanya, we miss you. It's mutual because we miss you too. She says her high school principal was a jerk. I hate that. Stellar says she'll send some memes when she gets some good ones. And Tanya says her senior class staged a walkout with parents and TV stations. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Busy Lady says, ooh, Gail, you must tell me that story sometime. I called my gym teacher a bad name, and the principal asked me why I said that. And my reply was, he is, sorry. I got in some trouble. You know, it's that honesty factor, right? Stellar says Tanya's senior class sounds good. And Tanya says they told one of my classmates he couldn't graduate after saying he could. Wow. Busy Lady says, oh, thanks, Stellar Piper. Yeah. Well, Busy Lady, what happened was, and I think any parent would be super ticked. I just kind of took it to the extreme. What happened was they let Stellar Piper have a seizure for 30 minutes before they called me. Then after they were supposed to take her, seriously, after they were supposed to take her to the hospital and have her seen, now get this, we're on the phone with the doctor. The doctor's calling the school principal who's on the phone with him because the school principal was on this field trip and he knew what was going on with Stellar. So everybody talked to everybody else, and the doctor told the school principal to take her to the emergency room. So she's at this football game and doing what band kids do, which is having fun. And that's where she had the seizure. So they tell her to take her. They call me after 30 minutes, tell them to take her to the hospital to get her seen. And they waited until after the stinking ball game. Then the mom that they gave her to take her to the hospital walked up and said, oh, the ER was busy, so we're just going to find a little country hospital along the way. They had a pediatric neurologist in the hospital on standby waiting for her. And they walked up to the door and left. So I was super, super hot, like jugular vein hot. So we're having this conversation with this stinking school principal, and I'm like letting him have it. And he goes, so what are you going to do, I guess? Sue us or something? Sue us? And I'm like, that made me so mad I couldn't see straight. Now, I was already ticked, but that just like nail in the coffin tick. So I was like, oh no, I would never do anything like that. I would never sue you. But I have the district attorney's phone number already on my phone from work. I would have you arrested because withholding medical care from a minor is child abuse. And you were told by myself, my husband, and her doctor, and it's charted.
Damn.
From that point, whatever Allie needed, she got.
Dang.
So yeah. So Stellar Piper was just like, whatever she needed, she got. So let's see.
I had a really cool school principal. I had a school principal like you never thought I had. This guy used to date in high school.
Uh-huh.
We had break periods together all the time. We was boyfriend and girlfriend and had the same break period where they switched up break times, we got split up.
Gotcha.
And the principal set it up where I'd have to take one class. I could spend one break period with my boyfriend.
Oh, that was nice.
The principal saw him miserable and saw me miserable. And he said, well, let's pick a day they can be together.
That's nice. But that doesn't happen too often.
What principal does that?
They signed a petition and went to the school board and then walked out. That's the way to do it, I'm telling you. And Busy Lady is saying that's awesome. And Stellar's saying she fully supports the walkout. Tanya says he got to graduate and he was the first in his family to do so. There you go. And Tanya says she would have been very mad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was mad. Because like you don't mess with my kids. You just don't. And
nope.
Something like that. And when he said what he did, this total just furious, just kind of calm descended. And I was like, no. So anyway, that worked it out probably much better than suing him ever would have. So anyway, Tanya says, Pawn Shop said to wait until May and he hopes to have the flute. Yay. Okay, little background here. Tanya wants to take flute lessons and learn how to play. And Busy says, oh no, and she bets I was hot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Tanya says, pitch a big fit. Wow. Busy Lady also says, you're hardcore, Gail. Love it. Well, I had to. I mean, honestly, if the doctor didn't impress upon him the need to take her, and my husband and I didn't, separate phone calls, we didn't impress the need to take her, then the way he said, oh, I guess you're just going to sue me. I was like, that's not going to go through to you. So, he knows, and everybody knows that if you withhold medical care from a kid, that's child abuse. So
yep,
that got through to him. So anyway,
you should have went through and had that some gun arrested. I would have.
If something else had come up, I would have. But I put him on notice, and then it all worked out. And if from that point on, if they even thought Stellar was having a seizure, they called me. It didn't have to be actual. If they even thought They're like, hey, she's scattered today or whatever. I'm like, good. But we did have problems with the PE instructor. It's like, why is it the PE instructor sometimes? So the doctor is like, okay, because we don't know what part of her brain was misfiring, we don't want her to exercise or take PE because it's going to raise the blood pressure in her head. And if we raise the blood pressure in her brain too much, she could do all of this all over again. So he writes this out and he says no PE. So the gym teacher calls me and she's like, oh no, I'm sure the doctor doesn't mean no PE because, even people who are in wheelchairs and stuff, they take PE, and I'm sure that he doesn't really mean for her to have no PE. And I'm like, he wrote it. It's on the prescription pad that you've got. She's like, oh, I know, but doctors, I'm sure he didn't really mean that, and we have to work this out and all this stuff. I go back to the doctor's office, and our doctors were phenomenal. I just have to say this. And I go back to the doctor's office, and I told the receptionist, I'm like, I just need to get a letter from the doctor. And he's standing over there because he handed his chart to the lady. So here's the window, and there's the wall. So he's looking through the window, and he's like, you need a letter? Get on back here. So I go on back and I explain to him, and he goes, just a minute. He said, I said no PE, and that's what I meant. Let me make it clear. So he goes into his office right then, and he types out this letter that says, dear school, and he puts the school principal's name on it, who I don't want to mention right now. But anyway, he says, dear school principal, she is not, puts her name on it and says she is to have no PE, except when he put no PE, he skipped down a bunch of spaces. And then he said, if my office can be of assistance, please call. And then he took a pen, and I want to say it was red, but I'm not sure. But on that piece of paper, he wrote no, handwritten in great big letters, and underlined it. So I took it to school. PE teacher called me back, and I'm like, really? You're calling me back? So I just said, go in there, talk to the school principal. You tell him what we're talking about, and you let him know what's going on, and then call me back and let me know the final decision, because the doctor made it really plain on that second letter, because he did it on letterhead and everything. And so she called me back about the end of school and says, it's okay for her not to have PE. I understand now. And it was all she had to do was dress out, and they would count that as participation. I'm like, okay, she can do that. Oh, yeah. And Tanya says she called her principal a wet noodle because he would not support the students. That's not cool. And Tanya says Stellar says, Tanya, that definitely seems fitting. And Tanya says our vice principal was Mr. Howard, so we called him Howard the Duck. And Stellar says, I think that was the same gym teacher in whose class I learned to play cards. It probably was. Because you only had that one opportunity to learn cards if you learned it in gym class. But for the whole rest of the school year, she could not have gym. And it's kind of funny, but for the whole rest of the school year, she couldn't have gym. And for some reason, she never cried about it or got upset. I just can't imagine.
I love gym class. When I was going to one class in Pine Ridge High School. Not only was it a gym class, but also had stunt classes too.
See, that would have been fun. Hers mostly revolved around.
You learned how to do stunts. like you see, kind of like you see in a movie.
That would
And
be
trust me, that
amazing.
was cool. That I got up on top of this real tall thing, and he
Uh-huh.
said, "Run and jump," and I learned how to land on my back on those padded things. It was exhilarating, big time.
I would say that would be amazing. Her class basically consisted, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Stellar, but didn't your class basically consist of running laps and volleyball? Maybe some basketball once in a while?
My
And
gym class
Bonnie
was
says
way
we
more
had
advanced than
trouble with
that.
the school nurse, and she said that hers was an uneducated person. Actually, she went to two different high schools. There was not a school nurse at this particular high school, but we had a problem at the next high school, which was totally unrelated and in a different state. And that school nurse was great. But the school nurse that they only had like two, and they oversaw all the high schools in the county. So unless you were having a 504 special needs plan made, you didn't see them, which was stupid, but that's how they did it. But yeah. And Busy Lady said she doesn't think they had a school nurse either. And then she says, okay, Stellar, yay. And then Tanya says, I had trouble with Jim. I could not see well enough. So my doctor said no more when I kept getting hit with the balls. Gotcha. That would make
That
sense because you
sucks.
don't want to keep on getting hit. And Stellar says more basketball than volleyball, but yeah. So she really couldn't participate in that too much, but the school system just, ugh. Then the other school system, oh my gosh, they got me mad too because I wanted to do the 504 plan with her, and they're like, oh no, she doesn't need it. You know, she's not having problems in school with seizures, so we don't need to do this whole special plan and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, we do. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. So we do this whole back and forth dance. And I'm like, okay, because there was nothing I could do when they really said no, except send in a letter saying, yeah, we need to do this. So they kind of ignored the letter a little bit. Then one day, I get this call from my younger daughter, Ann Stellar, and Stellar's first words to me on the phone were, I'm okay, Mom. Which tells you automatically she's not. But what happened was she was on the steps. She had the seizure. She fell down the concrete steps. My younger daughter happened to be there and helped her out some. And then get this, the next day the school called me and said, you know, she might be having some issues that could impact other students. And if she's on the steps and has a seizure, she could hurt other kids. So we want to do this 504 plan. I'm like, you think? All right, Tanya says we had one nurse for all the students. Peter Parker says, hi, Tanya. And she says, hi, Peter. And Tanya says she broke 6 pair of glasses in 1 year. Good grief. Wow.
Gail.
I would say no, Jim, for that one too.
Gail.
What?
Why do some people that work for the school system, like the principals and teachers, and they're more dumber than a rock? I don't get it.
I think they're very smart people. I think they just like their power, you know. And like
Or
my learning disability.
Either that or just too lazy.
Well, now sometimes I think it is they don't want to bother, but you know, sometimes like me and my learning disability, I didn't ever go to resource because nobody figured it out, you know, and it's in math. And so it's kind of, it's dyscalculia, which is sort of the, I guess you could say the dyslexia of mathematics. So I write things down wrong. So if it's ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to go ABC like 4, 5, 6 kind of thing. And so I turn numbers around and I get them all mixed up. Now, I always failed math. From 3rd grade on, I always failed math. But, you know, like I said, they never figured it out. I took a test when I went to college. And they're like, whoa, this isn't normal. So go have some testing done. It's like, I have the whole head injury thing going on. But along with that, I still had the dyscalculia. So when I got the testing done for college, they were like, whoa, you've got dyscalculia, kind of bad. And I'm like, dyscal what? So, and honestly, I have to say, huge shout out, huge props to Stellar, because if she had not helped me with math and even gone to school with me some and sat down in the math learning lab, if she had not done that, I would never have even passed college math, just because it's not that I couldn't get the concepts, because I could, I just couldn't get them like written down. Like if you wanted me to explain it, I could explain it, but the whole numbers thing. But anyway, such is life. Busy lady, me go back up. She said that the Florida school system is awful and she hopes it's better in Michigan. I do too, because
I've got to disagree. I went to Pine Ridge High School in Florida. And in that high school in Florida, I had the best tutors and the best teachers you could ever ask for.
That's wonderful.
When they saw me struggle, they had a student or another teacher tutor me after school. And that was a high school in Florida. So not all schools in Florida are bad, because I went to 3 great schools in Florida.
And it could be, there's always some variation. So
yes,
Stellar says, Tanya, that sounds terrible and expensive. Probably talking about the classes. And Tanya says that her school had a game going, started when I was in elementary school. And if you hurt a disabled student, you got points for it. The person who had the most points was the winner. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. That's just despicable. And Tanya says she loves that, and says there's some great people who work for schools, but they deal with so much, and I think they give up. And, that could be part of it. Schools are underfunded. And says, she said that game went through her senior year. Oh, yeah. Busy lady says, Tanya, that's messed up. And isn't that the truth? Stellar says, Busy, you may be right. My college friend Vicky got Teacher of the Year, and I can't imagine her not working her butt off for her students. And there is some of that. But there's also some, I think you're right, Amber. And Tanya says she was bullied so bad that Mom had to convince me every night to go back. That's a shame. That is a shame. Now, we were able to get some homeschool. I was able to homeschool my younger daughter because she also had special needs. And that was a whole nother story. But I just wound up homeschooling her. But when high school came, she wanted to go to a regular high school. So
okay, Stellar.
So and Stellar saying, yeah, Amber, your shirt is definitely orange in this light. Yay! Orange. And she's glad you had a good experience. And Tanya's agreeing it looks neon orange. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go Vols.
Roll Tide.
No, you're wearing orange. Valerie Reese is here. We got to be nice because Valerie's here and she's a sweet person. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. Hi, Valerie.
So, and Amber, a busy lady says, Amber, that's awesome. The school my son is at has put us through a 4-letter word. And everybody's saying hi to Val and hi back. So there you go. Busy lady says 35 says she sees orange. See, it's unanimous. Everybody has put their 2 cents worth in, except for Peter Parker, and he's probably busy. But I see orange. But that's okay. We love you in orange, Amber.
I just won't tell my family. I just won't tell my family because they'll give me the runaround for it.
Aw, maybe not.
I'm just messing with you. They wouldn't give me hell for it.
We're messing with you too. Well, at least you have a winning football team to root for.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. No.
Peter,
Peter.
no, quiet. That's the roll tide is a cuss word, but snow is even a worse cuss word. Don't go there.
Could be. But Peter Parker, in honor of you, because I knew you would say something about Christmas. I just knew it. I ordered my camera bag. I don't know that it's coming through good on this color, but I ordered it in green, thinking of you. So there you go. I ordered green. And let's see. Tanya says, that's why I became a teacher. I want to help others have a better experience in school than I did. So that is commendable. Absolutely commendable. And let's see. Busy Lady says, Tanya, that is the best season. And Tanya says, no, she wants spring. And Valerie is reminding us that spring starts next week. Yay. And Peter Parker says, cool. And Busy Lady says, sorry about the H word. That's okay. We're old enough to handle it. What do you think, Amber? Are you old enough to handle the H word? There you go.
Halloween.
We're good.
Hey, I know.
Said, what?
I already know I'm going to be for Halloween this year. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to dress up as one of my favorite Grey's Anatomy actors.
Ah, see, I don't even know if
I'm going to dress up as Meredith Grey. I love her.
Ah, okay. I'll have to maybe see if I can find a show on the internet or something so I can see what it is.
The show is on Netflix. It's called Grey's Anatomy.
I don't have Netflix though.
It's an awesome show. I mean, that show gets very, very addictive.
Very addictive. Okay.
It's so addictive. I'm watching all the seasons over again for the second time.
Okay.
It gets that bad.
All right. Well, that doesn't sound too terrible. I'm looking for a snow picture.
Oh no, the S word.
I know. I'm going to see if I can find a little picture though. It's okay. I got to share this. I've got to share this. Wait a minute. Somebody else came in. And we have over 50 and fantabulous. Lynn, it's great to see you.
Hi, Lynn. Good to see you.
Thank you for coming in. Let's see. And Tanya says, I'm still working on my book as well, which is going to be freaking awesome. Hang on just a second. I managed to just spill my drink everywhere. But then when I come back, I'll show you the snow picture. So hang on just a second.
Uh-oh. They got stuck staring at me. Too bad I'm on the phone. I won't be able to see y'all's comments.
So I'm back. I just got to my paper towels.
Gail.
Sorry, what?
You tortured everybody. Everybody had to stare at me while you was gone.
It's okay. They're fine, I'm sure. And Lynn, thank you so much for coming in. Don't laugh. I'm trying to clean all this up. So
I'm laughing at myself.
I have got drink all over everything here. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what you guys are talking about in the chat or anything.
Just be glad it didn't land on your laptop.
I know, right? Well, I actually have the laptop on a separate table just in case. Just in case. So what can I say? Oh, we have a super chat. Oh my gosh. Lynn, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to give you as many shout outs as I can. Thank you. Y'all, Lynn is amazing. She helps out so much with the super chats. And she says you're welcome. You're awesome. Thank
That's
you.
cool
I'm
of
glad you did
you.
that while I was getting soaked in drink here.
That was cool of you to do that super chat.
Yes, we appreciate it very, very much. And Stellar says, OMG, over 50. Thank you so much. That's true. And she says, you're welcome. You know, I appreciate that. Super chats really help tremendously. And you don't have to do a huge super chat like she just did. You know, even a couple of bucks now and then really helps. I appreciate it. And oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lynn. And I hope you all, if you haven't already seen our channel, I hope you'll go. I know a couple of you have been there. Tanya, I think you've been there. Stellar, I've suggested her to you before. I hope you have been. But go check y'all go check that out. Strong woman of faith, great, encouraging, inspirational, wonderful person. So. Uh-oh, what happened with Archer? Hold on. I missed it. Something about Archer's ears? And she's saying she and Hub loves the show. Over 50 Pantalia says hi. And Tanya says it cannot snow. Archer never likes coming in when it snows. I hear you really loudly. Tomlin was like that. That husky part of him would just take over, and my service dog would just be out there and wouldn't want to come in. So, yeah. LOL, Gail, today, I was just saying today how I need cups with lids or else I will spill them like a toddler. Yeah. Right? Oh, let's see. Oh, the snow picture. I have to show you the snow picture. I got sidetracked. And Tanya says she has the first 4 chapters of her book. And I know over 50. I just appreciate that so much. I just really want to. Okay. And saying Stellar is so true. And Tanya's saying she loves Lynn, which is honestly, you can't not love her. I'll just say that.
Love you, Lynn.
And I'm going to see if I can get this snow picture up. Here we go. I hope Peter sees this. Ta-da! How's that for a little bit of snow? Can y'all leave? That should be sharing.
That's a lot of snow.
That's my younger daughter. But Alaska didn't really have like that. That's the snowplow had piled it up. So
I was fixing to say, dang, Alaska.
yeah, there it is. So that's the snow picture. So. And then we got in trouble. I think you've seen the snowball fight. If you haven't, you should go check out that video. Because the snowball fight was interesting. So, but I just want to toss out there that my daughter started it. It was not me. I have proof. She actually started the snowball fight, and I got that on camera.
Gail, is that your story and you're sticking to it?
That is. And here, this gives you a better idea on the snow. That's actually the ocean behind her. That's the Gulf of Alaska. So all of this stuff right behind her. That's all ocean. Well, not all of it, but the broken up part, like in the back there. So, but yeah. So there's some snow for you.
I'm ready for summer because I want to go camping and swimming in Fife, Alabama. I've been itching to go camping and swimming.
And honestly, people are all worked up about the coronavirus and stuff, but I bet that camping is probably going to be the best way to get away from it. Just my thought. Just my thought. Over 50 and Fantabulous says she love you too. And I just appreciate you.
Where me and John going, people don't go. We'd be isolated.
Because you tick people off. You've already run off the roommate.
You're bad, Gail.
He says, if it makes you feel better, I went to take a sip of my coffee the other day, and I thought it was the last bit in the cup. I was mistaken about. I was mistaken. Oh, shout is great intention. There you go. And Tony says, Amber, turn on a light. You're in a cave.
There's no light bulb above me.
Oh, okay.
And I can't move from where I'm at.
Okay. Busy Lady likes the snow picture. And Peter says, cool, stop swearing so much in here.
What? Who's swearing? Who's cussing?
Swearing, except sort of. Roll Tide's not, but snow's not too bad. Tony says it was a fun video, so she saw the snowball fight. I'm telling you, she started it. Not Stellar. Stellar's nicer than that. And Stellar's saying, Peter, I know, right? Archer's too young for that kind of language. And see, Tanya says Archer would love it, and she's been swimming at the Y. There you go. I bet that's fun. Busy Lady 35 says things are going to calm down with virus.
Hey, can you hold on? John gave me a light to put in. Hold on.
Okay.
I could put you in the dark here for a minute.
Okay. And let's see, they're laughing. Stellar even says turn on the light, so she's gone to get one. And Tony says that the staff at the Y was so nice when meeting Archer, asking good questions, and it was a good experience. Yes. You know, Tony, that's really good to know because you hear so much about people who just, the experience is just not good.
Hey, look, it gave light.
Peter Parker is laughing at the snow. And Tony says he stays on the side of the pool and watches me. If I need help, he goes to get help. There you go. He's doing his job. So, and Busy Lady will be right back. So there you go.
Anybody knows a little change in my background?
There you go. We can actually see your background.
Yep.
Now your shirt looks like fluorescent orange. Like construction worker orange. Which is really pretty cool. You've got this color changing shirt going on.
It does change color with light.
Yeah, and Tanya says it's light, and Stellar says, yay, light. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, so on the snowball fight there, she totally, Stellar would never have done this. Never. So, but I got her back. Stellar says highlighter orange. Yeah, that might work. Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's disagree to disagree that it's orange.
Okay. All right. We'll agree to disagree on that. What else can we do? But yeah. So this coronavirus stuff is a mess. I'm glad that Busy Lady feels like it's going to calm down soon. That's reassuring.
I'm not really scared of this coronavirus because I don't really think it's as bad as what the media is trying to make it out to be. I think they're trying to make it sound worse than it really is, so it's not really bothering me.
I think it depends on your overall health. With me, I've got an autoimmune disorder as one of like the 1,000,000,001 things that's wrong. And so if I catch it, plus I have asthma, and if I get a cold, it goes into bronchitis and I get pneumonia pretty often. So with me, I know if I get it, it's going to be bad, real bad. I've been on breathing machines for asthma in the hospital. So, like I said, I know it's going to be bad. But that being said, I don't think you have to live in, I don't think you need 12 pallets of toilet paper in your living room, or like this stupid, idiot, lame-brained, self-centered jerk who has like 17,000 bottles of sanitizer in his garage. I don't think you have to do that.
I think that's overkill.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about this in New York Times? This stupid jerk out of Chattanooga. Now, you would expect people in Chattanooga to be nicer than this, but no. This lame-brained jerk went, when they announced coronavirus, he went and he stocked up on sanitizer. Then he went to the next city and cleaned out all of their shelves too. So he's gone around everywhere, made a 1,300-mile trip in his car and rented a truck to go buy this sanitizer. Then he put it on Amazon, and he says he sold it from anywhere from $8 to $70 per container. Per container. So now he's sitting on like 17,000 bottles in his garage because Amazon told him if he did any more of it, they were going to cancel his account.
What a jerk.
I'm so glad that they would do
What
that.
A jerk.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's out of Chattanooga, and I just hope that he gets in all kinds of trouble.
That makes Chattanooga look bad.
I know, right? You expect better out of Chattanooga. I'm going to see if I can pull the article up because it just flew all over me. You don't do that. But before I do that, I'm going to go back to the chat a second. Tanya says that about her service dog, they even asked what to look for if she needed anything and had a full staff meeting to inform everyone. You know, Tanya, it doesn't get better than that. Even Stellar says that's super cool of him. And Valerie's being nice about your shirt. She says it's kind of a peachy orange. So there you go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Tanya said it was very nice.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah. Oh, over 50 says they closed the schools there and that there's no toilet paper. She guess it's a cure.
A school with no toilet paper. Now you know that stuff's getting bad.
They closed the school. School's closed. The stores don't have any toilet paper. Hey, last of a Writer's Creek, welcome. Yeah, I am. I'm just basic precautions. So
Busy said turn the news off.
yeah, Busy Lady's got some good points there. And Tanya says she understands, and Stellar says hi last. Okay. Busy says it's that time of year for all these sicknesses. We all need to be careful no matter what. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we have to be reasonable. And I've got to tell you that Over 50 and Fantabulous shined super strong. She did this really great video. And so she does the video, and then she went online. And so she's reading the official stuff off to kind of calm down the panic. It is a great video. Just saying. So if y'all want to go check out a great video that's calm and just calm and realistic, check that out. So, and Tanya says she has asthma. She gets sick easily.
Well, guys,
yeah.
No more popcorn.
You can't share it. Busy Lady 35 says, meaning hand washing and being aware of what we touch. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of awareness and precautions. Peter is saying that Tom Hanks has diabetes, which I didn't know. Which obviously I don't keep up with movie stars that much, but that's a shame.
Me neither.
Stellar says, yeah, Tanya, stay inside and wash your hands. That's when over 50 says they close the schools here, no toilet paper. She guesses it's a cure. Yeah. Busy Lady says he cannot sell anymore, which I think is wonderful. I'm just so ticked that anybody would even think about it. Anyway, I hope that he gets his comeuppance. I don't like to go off on people, but I mean, Stellar says over 50 schools are closed here and churches canceled for 2 weeks, and the libraries are closed until April. That's a shame because libraries are not super gathering places, you know. Tony says schools and libraries are closed. Over 50 says well.
The churches and schools here are closed too.
Yeah, I know United Methodist churches in North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, I'm thinking Georgia are all, and Tanya's saying hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Tanya.
I can't hit the like button yet.
You'll have to after the video.
Most definitely.
And Valerie says she went, okay, over 50 and fantabulous. Made a comment with thumbs up, it looks like. And Valerie says she went to the grocery store last night and they didn't have any toilet paper, paper towels, milk, or chicken. I feel so blessed. She says the store was cleaned out of a lot of things. We haven't had that problem.
We had that problem here. It's hard to find anything. Like today I went to do some grocery shopping. I had to substitute for other things to get what I need. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
I was like, they don't have this, they don't have that. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go in the store and get that, this, that, and nothing. And they don't have it. Well, gee, ain't that fun?
Wow. Yeah. I don't really know what people are thinking by totally cleaning out store shelves. But
I don't either.
Now, if you're in an area where schools are closed and you're going to have kids at home, then I see being out of food and having to go to the grocery store and really stocking up. But the rest of the world, be reasonable. Think about the next person.
The Dollar Tree here is the same way. The Dollar Tree, there was hardly any medicine. There was no toilet paper, no paper towel, no tissue like you blow your nose with. There was no bread. There was a lot of the canned goods were gone. Snacks were gone, and almost all the laundry soap and bleach was gone. It was
Peter says he can't go to work. No toilet paper. And let's see. Tanya says Lynn has a calming voice, and I totally agree. Seller says Val here. Valerie says she can't eat popcorn. She's knitting. Yay!
Valerie, what you knitting? My great-grandma used to be a big knitter.
Oh, Valerie is too. Yeah, Peter Parker saying that Tom Hanks has the coronavirus too. Yeah, I had heard that. I just didn't know he also had diabetes. That raises the risk substantially on not having the best outcome that you want. Busy Lady says he has the best med care ever and will be fine. He has billions. Yeah, I get that. But, you know, medical care can't take care of everything. Your body has to be able to accept the medical care, if that makes sense. You know, I mean, yeah, medical care is fabulous. We have to have it. But there are sometimes your body just can't handle it, even with all the medical care. So I hope with his case that he does fine. I hope in all cases he does fine. So And let's see, over 15 Fantabulous heard that too. I just didn't. Oh, yay. Tanya says the Brussels sprouts turned out great. If you guys have not seen the Brussels sprouts recipe that she posted that's in our group, it's facebook.com/groups/Gail Vlogs. So she posted that.
I like boiled Brussels sprouts topped with a shredded sharp cheddar cheese and salt and pepper.
I just like them just salt and pepper and a little bit of butter.
I like cheese on mine too. It's like eating broccoli and cheese.
Okay. I haven't really done too much broccoli and cheese. There again on the broccoli, just a little bit of butter and I kind of steam them. Ooh, Busy Lady 35 says Walmart and Sam's by her are out of meats, but Dollar General has some of it still. So if you're by her, go to the Dollar General.
I love asparagus. Oh my. Asparagus
That's
on
great.
the grill. Oh yeah. Oh yes, 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 yes.
Absolutely. I do like it on the grill. Just not with the cheese on it.
I don't like it cheese on it neither. For my asparagus, when I grill it, I just butter it and I put salt and pepper on it, and I lightly coat it with barbecue sauce, and just let it barbecue.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It gives it that popping flavor that I love, but I just crave it.
Ah, that sounds good. Stellar's asking Busy Lady if her Walgreens has cleaning wipes. And oh, hey, Fairyana. Fairyana Vlogs is here.
Hi, Periana.
Yay. And Valerie says right now she's knitting a hat and that she knits hats for the homeless.
That's awesome, Valerie. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you should check out her channel. She's got some really cool stuff that she has knitted. And her trip pics and trip videos, rather, have been amazing where she went to Belize and went diving, snorkeling.
My great-grandma, before she passed away, she tried her best to teach me how to knit, and I could never get the hang out of it. Knitting is not for me, but I loved watching her knit. It was amazing.
She does a nice job. Valerie, how many hats a year do you usually do? It takes a minute to get there's a little lag, but we'll see how many she makes, but she does some great ones. And Tanya's saying in April it'll be 2 years since her weight loss surgery and that she's down 135 pounds.
I've gained weight.
Awesome. I'm
a bad girl. I've gained some of my weight back.
It's hard to keep it off, but you can do it.
I'm trying. I'm going to try again.
And we got Fairyana Vlogs here, who is also losing weight, and she's also doing phenomenal. She's doing keto.
When it starts getting warmer, I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing, walking 60 miles a day. That's what my dietitian want me to do. So okay. I'm going back to my 60 miles a day when it starts getting warmer and stops raining.
Wow, that's a lot of miles. And Fairyana Vlogs is saying asparagus pan fried.
I'm sorry,
butter, salt, pepper.
I didn't mean miles. I mean 60 minutes a day. I'm sorry.
Minutes. Okay. I
got miles on the brain because I got a god granddaughter on the way.
Aww.
The mother said, Amber, you're gonna be the god grandmother.
That's amazing.
I want you to be part of the baby's life.
What an honor.
And she wants me to be in Florida in July for the birth. She wants me in the hospital.
That's going to be an amazing.
That's why I said miles, because I got that on my brain. I got to figure how I'm going to get to Florida to be there for the birth because she wants me there.
You'll figure out something. I just know it. Busy Lady's asking if you've tried crocheting.
Crocheting? No, I really haven't given that a try, but I thought about it. I really have.
And Fairyana says that she's been having some problems with vertigo, but she's doing better. She's telling busy lady that she was at patient first earlier for vertigo and supposedly a symptom of the meds she's on. So hopefully that'll clear up.
Oh, look who's in here.
Oh, John Off-Grid Trial and Solar is in. Hey, John.
Hey, now he's stuck singing this ugly mug. No, I'm just kidding.
You're mean tonight.
Huh?
You're mean tonight.
I'm not being that mean.
Saying all of those Alabama bad words. Now you're being mean to your husband. All right, if you want to, I can send you a link. And Valerie says she doesn't know, she doesn't count them. And let's see, Fariana saying she's at 37 pounds lost so far. She's been stuck all week at that. You know, sometimes you just hit that and then you'll work through it, I'm sure. I got faith in you. There you go. And let's see, I'm going back down here. Stellar says, Fariana, that's still something to be proud of. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And she says, thanks, Stellar. It's been a good accomplishment. I just want to be closer to my goal. You'll do it. Tanya also says she posted a keto recipe in the group. Oh, that's Brussels sprouts, I bet. It's really good. Busy is saying that crocheting items seems easier than knitting, but she wishes she had the patience. Yeah. Crochet's nice. My grandmother on my dad's side used to crochet these great Afghans, and it was really nice. Kept us warm when we visited. And Fariana says she loves the recipe, and Stellar is saying she'll get there, which I think she will. And Fariana, you and Tanya could, you know, maybe support each other through the weight loss journey, because she's lost over 130 pounds. She's been there. She knows what it's like. So,
Did you see what John said?
no, I'm trying to flip through and catch up with everybody. Okay. Amber, be nice. We keep telling her the same thing. Maybe she'll listen to you more. Although I don't know. I'm
being cruel with the roll tide, so there you go.
That's just terrible. And Tanya says, no, and Busy says she's got to get going. This has been fun. Take care, all. Oh, she posted about roll up.
Take care, Busy. Take care, busy lady.
Do what?
I said, take care, busy lady.
Yeah. Busy lady, thanks for popping in and for hanging out with us and just for being wonderful. Thank you. So you have a good night.
Bye.
Tanya has a Facebook group. So Fariana, you may want to check that out. Fariana says it sounds great. She's found lots of new maybe channels, and part of it got cut off on my screen. And she says people on YouTube to support on weight loss journeys. That's fabulous. Valerie says that's awesome, Tanya. It certainly is. Peter Parker is saying good night. So good night, everyone. Peter, you have a good night.
Good night, Peter. Thanks for being here.
Seller's saying good night. So, and y'all, please don't forget to click like before you go. I keep forgetting to say that.
If y'all don't click like, if your guy don't click like, I'm gonna barbecue a cat. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
There's a story behind this. There's this guy we know. He goes by Grizz270. When he talks about he's gonna barbecue a cat, he's really talking about chicken. Actual chicken. He says, I got a cat, I got a barbecue. He's just a hillbilly from Morgan, so he's got his
gotcha.
He has his weird ways.
Well, you know, honestly, how many times through the ages has food been put off on people who are unsuspecting and then told, oh, it's chicken, and you find out it's possum or squirrel or rabbit, but they don't tell you that. So I did that to John once.
Poor
I
John.
have to confess.
Poor
It was
John.
alligator though.
Poor John.
He actually liked it. I told him I did. I told him it was chicken. So I told him it's little bitty popcorn pieces of chicken. And he was like, oh, okay. And it was alligator. He liked it. So yeah, and Periana says Amber's gonna raise heck if you don't thumbs up.
I'm gonna get you.
And Periana says, oh, the pic is her with sparkles and the header. Okay, for Facebook. Gotcha. And Tanya went to a Chinese place.
It's been forever since I've been to a Chinese joint. I'm kind of missing it.
Really? Some of them you can't go to because the health department score around by like in Knoxville. So I'm learning how to cook it.
There's one I go to. It's pretty good.
Good. Good.
There's one
must be really good.
There's one we used to go to in Summerville, Georgia. Me and John watched one of the workers drop some food on the floor and put it back where the food goes.
Ow, no.
So me and John quit going to Summerville and started going to Lafayette to eat there because when we saw that, it grossed us out. We actually couldn't finish eating. We got up, left, paid for what, and paid and never went back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tony's saying they thought I would eat Archer. Ooh. And she's like, no, that's not even that's terrible.
That's just wrong.
Stellar, what did I do that to you on? Do you remember? Did I do alligator with you? Or frog maybe? I don't like frog legs, but frog bites aren't too bad.
Rome, Georgia has a place that sells frogs' legs. I'm fixing to pay me a visit one of these days. And I'm gonna get me some frog leg.
I'm gonna leave that all to you. All to you.
It tastes just like chicken, I swear. It does taste just like chicken. Huh?
It's gummier. It doesn't. I don't think it doesn't taste too far off from chicken. It's just gummy. So, but it's the way it goes. To each their own. We'll let you have it. What did I tell you? I told you the asparagus was green beans. I don't remember doing that one, but it sounds like me. I will. I don't remember it, but I'll claim it because it sounds like me. So, did you like the asparagus? Please say yes. Okay, Tanya's putting her link to the group in the chat to her group. So check that out, you all. Stellar says, I also did it with alligator, but after the asparagus incident, she was suspicious.
Poor Stellar. Aw.
She got raised up okay. And she's Tanya's saying that's a link to her weight loss group.
Stella
it's good. I really like it. I like it. I don't like it like grilled or anything, but I like it fried.
Fried.
Yeah, we got it. We were at a Bass Pro Shop, and I don't remember what we were celebrating, but we got to go have lunch at the Bass Pro, and they had the alligator. So he had to get up and take a phone call or something. And while he was up, the server came over and is like, "Would you like an appetizer?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's do the alligator." He came back. I told him it was chicken. End of story. Stella had really pretty good.
Stella had a better upbringing than I did. That's for sure.
Yeah, I tried to give her a good upbringing. That's all I can say.
Stella, she was very blessed to have a mother like you. Trust me, she's very blessed.
And oh, Tanya says baked is better. Okay. Oh, and Valerie said she just looked at the Brussels sprouts recipe and it looks amazing and she may have to try it. I thought it looked good too. I think going camping and putting it on skewers is going to be good. So I'm going to put that in my arsenal there.
You know what kind of camping I'm going to do this year?
What kind?
Tent, blow-up mattress, a lantern, a Coleman stove with a little bottle of gas.
Uh-huh.
No showers, no nothing like that. I'm going to take a real good shower before I go this summer. And it's going to be 3 days of roughing it really hard.
Well, you can get a shower bag.
That's the beat the purpose of old school camping.
Now you got me laughing and coughing. Okay. I think that would be a good recipe for camping. So, but you've got everything else camping, all of your gear that you just mentioned in the lantern. I mean, shower bag's not that much of a big deal.
Well, it's called
swimming?
It's called if you need to freshen up this a little bit, you take your rag and you get the environmental safe soap that you buy at the RV store. You take that in a rag and you wash yourself with the creek water.
Okay. All right, I'll take your word for it. I like the shower out of the faucet or the shower head.
Right? Hey, shoot, that makes it more fun when you rough it like that. It's more adventurous.
There's a reason why I have a van instead of a tent. I'm just saying. Like vans, you can buy a shower here and there. Oh, Stellar's saying that she did not like the asparagus and she remembers it being gross, saying this is not green beans. She was small and she says that she suspects she was trying to get me to eat a vegetable besides green beans. And she would be right.
Hey, Gail, your camping and my camping is different.
Yeah, we used to do the tent. Oh my gosh. Stellar and I, oh my gosh. The first time I ever went camping, I was like, I wasted all these years of my life by not going camping. Why? Because we went to Alaska. This was in 2009. It's the first time I drove to Alaska. And there were large sections of the map that were just empty. And I'm like, if we're going to sleep, we better learn how to camp. So my younger daughter, she came over and she helped us put the tent. We didn't know how to do the tent. So she came and she showed us how to take the tent, put it up, put it down. And we practiced in the living room. And it took up like all of the living room on this tent. But then we got up there and we got to Canada and we were in this provincial park campground, which it was really nice. It was really quiet. And we woke up and we were close enough that you could hear the little creek. So we woke up hearing the babbling brook and we heard a deer walk through the campground. And I'm just like, I've wasted part of my life by not going camping. So we got addicted to it that first night. And let's see, Stellar says, Amber, I'm not camping anywhere without some sort of toilet that is not a bucket.
Well, it's called, you get a 5-gallon bucket and you get wood shavings you put in the bucket. And then you've got your toilet paper. And you've got, of course, you line it with some a grocery sack. Then you put your wood shavings, and the wood shaving covers up the smell, and you dump wood shavings on top of it, and there you go. Then you take the plastic bag and the wood shavings, you bury in a bunch of leaves, and you burn it.
Okay, you can do that.
That's camping.
I like the van. We still have to hunt bathrooms, but we're working on it. We're working on redoing a trailer that was given to us but it's needing a lot of work. So problem is with working on the trailer though, is with my shoulder where I had surgery on it, it's not at 100% and it may not be. So I'm having a lot of problems lifting the boards and like holding them up and stuff. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this trailer simply because of the shoulder. So
maybe guys can find somebody to help with some of that hard stuff.
we're gonna try to. I hope so, because I'd really like to have the trailer on the road. And so Joe Kersey is the one that gave it to us, and he was really super to do that. So I planned on using the trailer and like permission trips and stuff as well as vacations and campgrounds and stuff like that, but it hasn't worked out yet. So I'm hoping. So
Look what Stellar said.
camping is awesome. What? Oh,
She
Stellar
said
said
that's too much rough. Yep.
She handled going to Canada fine. And we had to rough it on that trip more than like any other trip because they have changed the Alaska highway so much. It's actually in some portions of it, it was 5-lane now, where it used to be 2. So that's how much it's grown, and lots more businesses and stuff like that. So it you don't have to rough it as much now. In fact, Simple Life Big Adventures. Hey, welcome to the live stream.
Hi, Simple
Thanks for
Life.
coming in. We chatted about lots of things tonight, but yeah, Stellar's right. She says we're just chatting about camping right now. Feel free to jump in. Absolutely. But yeah, like now the Alaska highway has changed so much that when my husband and I were coming back, I was trying to tell him, you're really going to be shocked because like from 2015 to 2017, towns and communities had sprung up on the Alaska highway that from that length of time. So he rode with me last in 2015, and in 2017, it was just a lot different, a lot more businesses, a lot more crowded, and not that it's super crowded, but you get the point. And so I was trying to prepare him. And coming through the first time or not the first time, but what happened was on the 2019 trip, I drove out and he flew out. So he drove back with me. And so that's why I was trying to prepare him. And going out with me, I had stopped in this Walmart parking lot in Fort St. John and spent the night there. So we were coming back from Alaska, and he'd been in the van a couple of nights, and he was getting really super tired and kind of uncomfortable. And so we get to Fort St. John, and he stops, and he's like, "There are hotels here." And I'm like, "Honey, there's a Walmart Super Center here now." So we wound up spending that night at the Holiday Inn. I kid you not. So all because he wanted to. But then he had to rough it the rest of the way home. So what can we say? He lived.
Well, Gail, I'm going to get going. I'm really tired. I've been up since whenever, I think about 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay. What time is it anyway? It's 8:39. Are you freaking kidding me?
Nope.
No. What is it I say? We chat for about an hour. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to stay on here a few more minutes though. So.
Well, love you, everyone. It was fun being on. And Gail, thank you for having me. It was a blast.
Thank you for being here. You got to come back.
In honor for you, I'm going to do it just one time. Go Vols.
Yay! There you go. I can flash a pair of paper towels as if it's white. So we can pretend this is a bomb. You know what?
Take care. It was great.
All right. Good night. Good night.
Take
it easy. Tell John we said hello. Whoops. Okay. So let's see. Who all do we have here? Okay. Stellar Piper says, no problem, Simple Life. Tanya says, how are you? Oh, Simple Life Big Adventure says, we're another Tennessee adventure couple we found at Gail Crabtree and had to join. Woo! If you're a Tennessee adventure couple, I have got to add you. I have a Tennessee YouTuber playlist. So I've got to put you in that. So thanks for telling me that. And Stellar's asking where in Tennessee. Oh, you're in Manchester. I know where that is. It's been a while since I've been to Manchester, though. So, yeah, I'm in East Tennessee. That's cool. Tennessee vloggers are just some of the best. Just saying. Wow. So that's neat. So anyway, we were talking a few minutes about camping and stuff, but Simple Life Big Adventures, I'm going to go ahead and warn you, and everybody's going to back me up on it. We pretty much talk about everything. Everything and anything. What do you think, Stellar? And Tanya? I don't think, let's see, Peter left, right? So it's Stellar, Tanya, Valerie, Fariana might be here. And y'all, don't forget, if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please go ahead and do so. And Simple Life Big Adventures, we usually hang out for about an hour. But we kind of blew right past that tonight. So, it's been crazy tonight, hasn't it, ladies? Hey, Simple Life Big Adventures says, thank you so much. We love finding as much adventure as we can. Absolutely. Life is too short not to. Tanya's from Missouri. And we've got Stellar from Kentucky. And we've got a couple from Virginia, a couple of people in here from Virginia. So we've got a fair amount covered. Yes, we do go down rabbit trails. Absolutely. And Stellar says, yeah, we talk about pretty much anything. True that. True that. Yay. Simple says, we love it. We're a community. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will have to go check out your channel and community. I'm clicking it up right now. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe, but I'm going to come back and take you out after the live stream. And that's where I'll add you. And we'll get you into the Tennessee YouTubers playlist. Absolutely. Tanya says we are glad to have you. Absolutely. We are a Bodacious community. And that's because my logo right up here, right, where is it? There it is. My logo is right up there. Be Bodacious, that's pretty much what we are. So, but it's not just women, we have guys in here too. But being Bodacious, that hashtag Be Bodacious is all about living life without letting life get in your way. So going to the fullest, no matter if you've got obstacles or not, what have you, that's what it's all about. And let's see, Tanya says she posted a few recipes that you might like. She's really got some good ones. She posted, this is in a Facebook group, and she posted about one we were talking about a little while ago with Brussels sprouts bacon on it, and it sounds phenomenal. And I'm going to have to try it when I go camping. That's just all there is to it. And service dogs. Yes, service dogs is a hot topic here. I'm going to post the URL to the group too, in case anybody's in here that's not in our group, just so you can fix that and join. Facebook.com/groups/Gail Vlogs. So, Mariana says she'll check out the channel when she can, and Valerie Reese just joined your channel family. So there you go. He's part of your community now. So yeah, we try to keep it fun. We do. We try to keep it fun. We talk about adventures, life, all things like that. And Simple says, thank you. The adventure RV community is so welcoming. We are still part-timers transitioning to full-time. Yeah, I'm part-time too. I've got a van camper. I've gone a lot of different places with that. I was just talking about Alaska a few minutes ago. So I go there every couple of years for the past few years. Hopefully 2021, you all, 2021, cross your fingers. If all goes well, we'll have another mission trip and I'll be driving right up there. Oh no, Archer, which is Tanya's service dog, is still having trouble loading up in the vehicles. That's okay. What kind of problems is he having? Is he having problems with the height of the step, or does he just not want to go in? And there you go. Tanya's part of your community now too. So Tanya, what kind of stuff is going on with Archer? Does he just not want to hop in? Because if it's a problem with him not wanting to get in, then a toy in the seat, a treat in the seat, having somebody go to the other side of the car, calling him in, waving the toy, waving the waving the treat. Those kinds of things really help. So, oh, he just doesn't want to go in. Hopefully, try that with the treats. But have somebody, like if you're putting him in on one door, have somebody like across the car at the other door that can wave the toy or show the treat. That way, he'll have a focus point. And some dogs are very food oriented, and some are toy oriented. So that may help. And patience, lots of patience. Oh, he backs up and stops from getting in. Hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that'll help. Toy, good idea. And Stellar Piper's asking if you think that putting a treat on the seat will make it easier for him. Okay, you'll try both. There you go. Because it's hard. Simple says, very good suggestions. Our dogs can't resist a treat. There you go. It can, I was just fixing to say, it can help if you don't have the car running. So you tried turning off the engine. I'm surprised they didn't work with him a lot on that before giving him to you. It may be worth calling and finding out how they trained him to get in the car, because I would have expected that to be something that they would have trained him on. Tony says you've seen Archer very food and toy oriented. Yeah, the videos have been adorable. But yeah. Stellar says keep us posted. I'll reiterate that. Keep us posted. Thank you. Thanks for being willing to do that. But I think that potentially a toy can help and a treat can help. Also, I would suggest just kind of watching him as he gets in to see, like, I know he turns around. So after he turns around, once he goes to physically get into the car, just make sure that it's not something with the gate or coordination as he starts to get in, because if that's the kind of thing, then you want to have the vet look at it. Even if you have to make a video on your phone of him actually doing that you can show to the vet, then that will be something that will help explain it a little better. But just make sure his legs and all, that he's able to jump and push up with his back legs and step okay with his front legs. But if it's a fear thing, just take it slow. Treats, toys, lots of positive attention. He gets scared easily. Okay, maybe that'll help. Oh, he fell out of the van on graduation day. Ha. Was your van still? I hope it wasn't running. Like rolling, running. No. But that could have, but now it's been a little while since the agency got them to you. So just lots of treats, lots of love, lots of toys, lots of positive reinforcement, and it wouldn't hurt to call the agency, talk to your vet, but really I would also pay attention to when he actually gets in the car, his physical movement and his coordination and stuff. She's saying lots of praise, thinks it's fear. Okay. Well, those things will hopefully help him get over the fear. Stellar says, I agree, Tanya. Hopefully treats and praise and toys will help. He jumped over an end table. Okay, so he can jump. All right. So we can assume if he's going over an end table, he can jump. So he can get, okay, it was still, okay. So if it's still, hold on. I think somebody's hearing me say treat. Have you got him, John? Yeah, hubby's got him. So it was still, so that's good. And you'll try to make a video, okay. And show that to Vet and Cares. Yeah, I mean, you've got a YouTube channel, so if you want to show it to Cares, something that you can do is upload it to YouTube, but do it on the link that's unlisted, because then unless they have that link, they're not going to be able to just like randomly find it. But you can give them the link and say, hey, go look at this. And nobody's going to find it that you don't give the link to. So that might be good. Stellar's heading out. She says, okay, y'all, it's been fun, but I'm headed out. So thanks for coming in tonight. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming in. And y'all, Stellar's my daughter, just in case anybody that's still in here doesn't know. So simply, I know you don't know, but so anyway, Stellar, I'll talk to you later. And she says, good idea. He might be afraid. I was going to say if the car was moving, that maybe that would have contributed. But yeah, I would do this just like what we said, lots of positive reinforcement, bribery, things like that. Stellar says, nice to meet you too. Have a good night, y'all. Okay. Bye, Stellar. They have a closed Facebook group. Excellent. So, see, you're in good shape there. You can post it. Excellent. So, yeah, we're going to be having a video coming out about Tomlin in a few days. I just haven't been able to get that. We got some bad news about him, and so that's what the video is going to be on. But I'll have that out, like I said, in a few days. We're going to do Travel Tuesday, trivia, 10 a.m. Eastern, as usual, on Tuesdays, too. Bribery works. So if you try bribing, I'm sure. So let me switch screens here. I just saw I had this little thing in the upper screen. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, sorry. I thought I had a little block up in the corner screen, but I think it's on the back side of StreamYard and not the front side. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate the prayers. So those the prayers they mean a lot to me. So, okay, you all, it's 8:54. I'm going to say we'll be on for 5 more minutes. I'm sorry, 6 more minutes. We'll go ahead and discontinue the chat at 9 o'clock. So that gives everybody a few more minutes there. So, and we still got 4 in. So, I tell you, this has been a rocking night, you all. Lots of fun, lots of great conversation. So, oh yeah, morning. Morning's gonna come. Thank you. I appreciate that. This has been a really tough year, and it's just March. But you know, you kind of got to roll with the punches. It's also been as difficult as it's been. There's also been some high moments, like after my daughter lost the baby, getting to go to Alaska with her and just seeing her. And it was the first time she'd ever been there. And, you know, that was amazing. And then coming back and then getting to go spend time with Stellar, my other daughter, because I got to go up and see her about 2 weekends ago. So that was nice. Tanya says, I hope you can come to Missouri. It is on my list. If life will just calm down, and part of it's going to depend on what happens with what I'm going to make the video on, then if all goes well, what we're talking about doing is going up to Ohio through Cincinnati and then going over to Missouri, because that way I can see Laurel, who's not in here tonight, but that way I can see her in Cincinnati and then go over and see you also in Missouri, and then continue on with the rest of whatever it is we wind up doing. So that's the plan. Simple says, so nice to meet you all. We will check out your channels tomorrow morning. Thank you. Tanya says, and I'll not be sick this time. I hope you won't be. I hope. You can't really control it though. I mean, you get sick, but hopefully not. And what we're talking about is this past summer on the way back from Alaska, we were going to meet up, but Tanya wasn't feeling well, so we had to reschedule or postpone. We don't have a date yet, but y'all know what I mean. So, but you know, Tanya, you can't help it. If you're sick, you're sick. Hopefully it will not happen again. So, but yeah, that's our big plan for this year. We'll see if it works. But I've got some other things too coming down the pike. And I'm really hoping everything works well, because there's a lot of small communities where we are, and they have some really neat things. So if all goes according to plan, we're going to be doing a lot of day trips and maybe some overnight camping trips and stuff. Also to check out these communities, because there's some really fascinating museums, different things. Blowing Rock, North Carolina's got a bunch of stuff. Abingdon, Virginia's got Barter Theater. Gate City, Virginia's got a really good museum, and just some interesting things to do. So those will be day trips, but the big vacation, hopefully the spring. But that's the plan. So yeah. So what else is on everybody's minds? And Tanya says, nice to meet you, Simple. I will second that. And Simple, again, if you're not in our Facebook group, do go ahead and come in and join us. So this, I will say, this group is one of the most supportive groups online that you could ever hope to meet. Lots of great people. I'll post the link too for anybody who comes in and they catch the last part of this on like a video replay. So just for y'all, I'm posting it down in the chat room. So check that out. Tanya says, I still want to ask if you might think about the earrings to match the cross you made. A couple of years ago, I guess it was 2 Christmases ago now, I made her a cross necklace because I do jewelry. Let me keep working on that, because the thing was, before I had shoulder surgery, I got to the point where I couldn't manipulate the pliers to twist the wire. So I think I can now do that, but I'm still having trouble with the shoulder. So if my shoulder will cooperate, I'll see if I can get those done by Easter. But if it won't cooperate yet, then it's going to take a little while. I haven't done any manipulative stuff at all. So, oh, great. Simple. Thanks. We'll get you proof and get you right in it. So, yay. All right, everybody. Well, it's 9 o'clock. I want to thank you all for coming in. Y'all are awesome. This has been a fabulous night. You know, like I said, usually we do an hour, and tonight we just blew past that. So thank you all for coming. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And a huge, huge, huge shout out to Over 50 and Fantabulous for the super, super, super chat that she just gave. And so thank y'all for watching, and always #be Bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. I'll see you Tuesday, 10 a.m. for travel trivia, Saturday, 7 p.m. for our Anything Goes chat live stream here. And okay, that's why you stopped making jewelry too with your hands and fingers. Totally get that. So thank you for being understanding. And thank you, Tanya. And thank y'all for coming in. And I will see you next time, next week. And good night, everybody. And Simple says good night too. Y'all take care. Bye, Valerie too. Okay. Good night.